biggest South Asian media group, Y Media. Y Media has newspaper, midweek, radio, South Asian Pulse, television. You are watching Channel Y. Channel Y, a South Asian Canadian channel. Online, SouthAsianDaily.com, the biggest South Asian media group, Y Media. You are watching Channel Y. Channel Y, a South Asian Canadian channel.
Hi, this is Sia Lakhanpal with Channel Y. Today we're here at Planet Ford, and Planet Ford has partnered with Shining Through Center to make communities aware of autism. So we're going to take you inside the event and you can see and talk to people and see what autism is about. So keep watching Channel Y. Fort, and he's going to tell us more about the event that's being held here today.
With the Shining Through Center, which we're hosting this event, just to increase awareness on autism. The Shining Through Center is an amazing school that helps develop children, teaches with autism, and we wanted to put something together and kind of bring the awareness level up. Autism is growing in awareness, but it's still not where it needs to be. And I think by partnering up with certain social media and media outlets, we can get this message out there that these are tremendous, tremendous children that are amazing to work with and need our help. So what we've done here today pretty much is just it's a combination of an awareness campaign, but it also is a fundraiser. And we are just going to have a lot of fun here today, particularly with the kids. And we have a little bit of face painting here today. We have a little bit of everything. So again, autism awareness is about the individual efforts of all, and we're all in. We want to do as much as we can for our communities and for amazing causes such as Shining Through.
Okay, so what inspired you to take this initiative?
Well, actually, one of my friends, his son is autistic, and little Lucas, who's just a beautiful, beautiful little boy, was diagnosed at the age of 2, and that's something that really, really struck a chord with me. Just seeing what they go through. I mean, it's 24/7 dedication, and for me, that's all the inspiration that I really needed. But seeing these children really interact with their teachers at Shining Through is just tremendous. It's just amazing how far some of these kids have come based on this type of schooling. So, I mean, it was one particular case that triggered it for me, but now as you get more involved with the school and you meet more people, more children, it really is something that I felt completely, I'm thrilled to actually be helping.
Okay, and how can our communities get involved in this?
Well, if you visit shiningthrough.ca and autism in general, I think awareness at this point needs to be the focal point. I think we need to know what autism is and how it affects children, because it's becoming more commonplace. And I think as people donate, more awareness will take place and more education for these children, allowing obviously to the end result, which is ending autism. So please donate generously, because autism is real and it can affect any child, and most parents don't expect it and then have to deal with the enormous financial burden of the education of a child with autism. So I think first and foremost, awareness and fundraising need to be the focal points.
Mr. Fred, thank you for being here with us. Would you please tell us more about autism and how you got involved in this?
Well, autism is a neurological disorder that affects children primarily, and primarily boys versus girls, but obviously there's still girls as well. It's, as I said, a neurological disorder that has severe impact on the abilities for the kid to communicate and to function and to learn like other normal kids would. Shining Through was started back in 2000 by 5 fathers of children with autism, me being one of them, was being 4 other gentlemen. We created Shining Through basically due to the fact that our children required special needs, and we had nothing out there for them to go to. So out of pure desperation, we decided to create Shining Through.
What are you doing to make people aware of autism?
We have a number of different vehicles to create awareness. Our biggest probably vehicle is the gala that we have every year. We just had one at the beginning of March where we attracted 1,400 guests, and it's a great fundraiser with fine food and dancing, and but more importantly, to get people aware that Shining Through exists and what can be done to help these children. We have other great opportunities such as this one, where third-party companies and people take it upon themselves to do events like Planet Fort has done today to create awareness. So we rely very heavily on third-party events such as this.
Okay, and how can our communities get involved with this as well?
I think the community needs to understand that this problem is growing immensely. The number of kids that are being diagnosed is huge today. The reality is, if these children are not getting the proper therapy at an early age, these children are going to wind up primarily in the welfare system later on in life. The biggest part about this, though, even though there are centers like Shining Through available that help these children, the cost is huge. So the community needs to understand that centers like Shining Through require their support. I mean, we're not as big as Sick Kids Hospital or Princess Margaret Hospital, but the need for helping kids with autism is become acute, and the community should understand that there is a therapy and a service for them that will make a huge difference in their lives.
Okay. Any other information or message you want to give to our viewers?
Just, in terms of when you see somebody with a child with autism, don't be afraid. It's not contagious. These children are wonderful and they have great opportunity. And if you're prepared to give this child a chance, especially the older one, to come and work in your community or work in your place of employment, consider that, because what they can do is phenomenal.
A few months ago, myself and our marketing team and the board members of the Shining Through Center came together to discuss how we could bring more awareness on Autism Awareness Day. Today is April 2nd, the International Day for Autism Awareness, so we thought it'd be a really good idea to have the families present, invite the community, and really bring some education to autism, and provide a way to get people to learn more about the neurological disorder. And get people excited to be here. Ford does a lot of community events, so this is a way to open our doors out to community and allow them to come and visit and also be a part of this event as well. I really like that Performance Auto Group makes it their mission to do that. Not just with Planet Ford, but a lot of other dealerships. They do make a point to get involved in a lot of different issues. So this is one of many that Performance Auto Group doesn't get involved in, but it does make the work feel extra special when you're involved in an event like this and you're helping the community and helping a lot of families and their children who have autism. So it feels really good to be involved in this.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Well, this is a great event where we thank Planet Ford for putting on an event like this, because it brings people together, the community together, and gives the community a little bit more awareness about autism and some of the struggles we face as a family with kids with autism. But we want to thank Andre again and the staff for putting on this great event. This is fantastic. As far as the community, just be patient, be open. There are lots and lots of people that have mental disorders, and autism being around one of them. But just be patient and be open to accepting people with special needs.
Would you like to add anything as well?
I have no comment, actually.
Just say thank you.
Thank you. Just thank you.
Okay. Do you want to say anything?
Just say thank you.
Thank you.
There you go.
All right. Thank you for being here. Thanks. Thank you.
a South Asian Canadian channel. Call Rogers or Bell today and subscribe to Channel Y. Channel Y. For more information, visit southasiadaily.com. You are watching Channel Y. Channel Y, a South Asian Canadian channel.